Hey everybody, good morning. This is Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations. I am live this morning on Facebook. Good morning, Facebook and TikTok at the same time. So as you see my eyes bounce back and forth, that's what's going on, okay? I'm trying to reach as many people as possible. So today we are going to be finishing up, we're going to be creating a spring wreath to match that one hanging on the wall back there. And I'm also going to be giving you a sneak peek behind the scenes in what Ashley's Wreath Class membership is going to be like. It is my brand new monthly membership that just opened the doors. I am so very excited to be bringing this to you. We have so many people already in the membership. It makes my heart so very happy. I've already been putting them into our private Facebook group, and it is going to be amazing. We're going to do wonderful things together as we build our community. But let's get started on building a wreath base. Good morning, Deb on Facebook. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me this morning. Good morning to all of my people. Hello, Melissa. You're in the Facebook group, right? Melissa has joined the group, and I'm pretty sure she's already in there. Hey, my friend Misty. I am so excited, Misty. So excited. It's going to be amazing. Let's make a wreath together. And I want to show you, like I said, give you a sneak peek behind the scenes of how I teach so that you can decide if joining my membership would be a good fit for you. All right, so let's get started. Okay, these are ficus leaves. They are a little bit hard to find. They are actually in my Amazon storefront. You can purchase them from Amazon, but another great place to purchase these ficus leaves is from Lori Perkins at Hey Mom Creations. She has an Etsy shop where she's selling these. So those are two places where you can find them. We're starting with an 18-inch grapevine. So here's the deal. I got an order for double door wreaths. Double door wreaths are a little bit tricky because you have to make them look as similar as you can. But I always tell my customers they're going to be sisters, they're not going to be twins. They're not going to be exactly the same because that is a little too hard. So here is the first one. Now, I know it's reversed on TikTok. I apologize for that. But the bow is on the right-hand side on this wreath, and this is going to be the sister that we are making. So let's get started. 18-inch grapevine. They are big. She must have some really big, beautiful doors, and she wanted some big wreaths. So I'm gonna get started. I've got an electric glue skillet right off camera. I apologize for you not being able to see that. I'm gonna take my ficus that I've already trimmed up, and you can see this is a crescent shape wreath with a big bow in the corner. So I'm going to begin by adding my greenery around the edges of the wreath. Good morning, Pop Basket Mama. Welcome. All right, so here we go. Dipping it into my hot glue skillet. You can see I've got about 1 inch of glue. I'm going to come up here on the top and just start creating the outline or the boundary of my wreath. Good morning, Nancy on Facebook. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me this morning. Guys, what's everybody doing today? Are you working? Are you sneaking a little bit of wreath fun at work? Are you at home finishing up your coffee this morning? Let me know in the comments what you doing. I have had 2 cups of coffee this morning, and I need to be drinking my water, but I forgot it downstairs. Because if you don't know, I have my wreath making business in my home. So while I am making wreaths, I'm also doing laundry, dishes, all of the things. Good morning, Phyllis. Welcome. Letty is sipping some coffee. Here's a question for you that I'm always so curious, because my family makes fun of me with the amount of creamer I use in my coffee. My coffee is mostly like, I don't know, 20% coffee, 80% creamer. Good morning, Tammy. Welcome. So how do you make your coffee? Are you a black coffee only girl? Do you love creamer like me? I know some people are making their own creamer. I am not down with that at all. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie is working. Good morning, Vicki. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm taking my long pieces of this ficus and I'm just creating an outline just like that. Tammy says more creamer than coffee. Texas Twisted Wreath Company says a little bit of coffee with a lot of creamer. Me too. Morning, Lori. I was just talking about you. Lori says she uses milk. I love me some creamer, y'all, so much. Good morning, Sarah Tucker. Sarah Tucker is in our monthly membership group. I am so excited to have you there. Deb says she likes a little bit of coffee with her cream. Gosh, y'all are my people. Like, seriously. Life is too short for black coffee. That's what I tell my husband. Letty likes half and half with her coffee. Half and half with half and half. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Cami says she's just like me. That is awesome. Hey, Tam Tam. I know you. I met you at the Wreath Retreat. Welcome. Listen, I am talking about my new monthly membership as I make a wreath with you guys today. Giving you a little bit behind the scenes of how I teach. And if you like the way I teach, you're going to love getting into the membership. You can find a link for the membership. If you're on TikTok, it is on my homepage in the link in my profile. You guys know where that is. And if you are on Facebook, it is in the description for the video that you are watching. So, easy way to get to that page and find out more about my membership. My first goal is to have 50 people, and we're getting really, really close to that goal. Ooh, Melissa says, I should make my own cold foam with heavy cream and creamer and cinnamon. Mercy. That sounds amazing. Vicky on TikTok is asking, what am I putting on the ends of the flowers? Okay, so what I am doing is I don't use a hot glue gun. I use a little skillet that you can find in my Amazon storefront. This is the one I recommend because I bought a dud one time and I don't want you to buy the dud. I put hot glue sticks in there. I thought I had some. I was going to show you. I put Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks in the little skillet. It melts it down. It's amazing. So here's how I do it. I take my stem. You see how I bent it, guys? You see that? Don't put your stuff in there straight, okay? And then I'm going to dip it into my melted hot glue. Thank you, Vicki, for help. Thank you, Leslie, for helping to answer. I appreciate you. Okay, so now I'm going to come back up to my top. And I'm going to pop these in. I want you to notice how far it's coming off of the wreath base. We don't have time for flat wreaths. It's not my style, okay? Jera, I got my Nipix wire cutters. I just opened them this morning. I really like them. They're a little bit bigger than what I'm used to, so it's taken some time to get used to using them, but I do like them a lot. They cut like butter. All right, right up here. Guys, you're going to notice that there are some leaves in this wreath base up here. I'm leaving it alone. I'm just letting it go, okay? I'm letting it go. Pull that greenery off the wreath. This is just my style. There are some amazing wreath makers out there that make it really close to the wreath base. They're very pretty, but I like big. You know what I'm saying? Give me a heart if you like big too. If I'm going to go to the trouble of making a wreath, or if I'm going to purchase a wreath, For goodness sakes, I want to see it from the street. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Gotta do my magic wand and get rid of the glue strings because they are always present, y'all. Spin this over a little bit more. Remember, I'm making this be the sister of the one on the wall, not the twin, because twins is too hard. All right, let's stick that in there. Gonna come over here. All right, so some of the questions that I have gotten yesterday and today about my membership. Here's a couple of questions. Wait, Tammy has something to say. She just got floral shears, but they would cut ribbon wire. Ooh, heavy duty. You go, girl. All right, let's talk about the questions that people are emailing me. Because if they have questions, you might have questions as well. First question about Ashley's Wreath Class membership is they want to know how much is the price. What is the price? The price is $18 a month, okay? That's going to get you 4 different classes, 4 different meetups where we make things that you can use in your home. I'm going to be giving you the supply list so that you can go and find it. I'm going to be really diligent about that because everyone wants to know, like, where do you get your stuff? That's really important. It's going to be step-by-step tutorials, especially the bows, because you guys are always, you know, everyone wants to make beautiful bows, and bows can be a little bit tricky. So it's going to be step-by-step for all of those things. Another thing that everyone wants to know is, well, what if I can't be there live? That's okay. This group is hosted in a private Facebook group. It's a private group. And that means everything is going to be saved. I'm going to have it organized so that you can find it when you go into the group, and you can watch anything over and over and over and over, okay? Yay, Becky, I'm so glad you're in the group. That's amazing. Becky has been one of my followers, one of my big supporters for forever, and I appreciate you, Becky, so very much, truly. All right, here we go. Bending it out, okay? You see there's a big hole right here. And I might need a little bit more over here. So I'm going to put this last piece in. And then I'm going to grab another stem of the ficus, okay? All of our wreath bases are different. So you can't just say, oh, you're only going to need 3 or you're only going to need 4, because you just really don't know what you're going to need. All of these bases are different. They're going to insert differently. So let's grab another one. Lori, I love you. Lori says, y'all, $18 is really a great price. Most groups are $30 and up. Thank you, Lori, for saying that. Yeah, we're going to build it together. It's going to be so much fun. Someone is asking on TikTok, will membership and the recommendations for the materials be available to Canadians also? Okay, here's the deal. I am in the US. I'm in the States, and I get questions all the time from people from the UK, from people from Canada. I don't know who ships to Canada. I don't know who ships to the UK. So I'm probably going to say no. They're probably not going to be available to ship to Canada. And I'm really, really sorry about that. I know that you guys really struggle to find beautiful things to work with and play with and make with. So I'm so sorry. If anybody knows of any place that ships to Canada or the UK, for goodness sakes, please message me so I can help these people out. Oh my gosh, Becky says when she is watching my classes, she tells her husband, I am in class and do not interrupt me. I love it. Do you guys know that you can like stream YouTube on your big TVs, and then you can watch your favorite makers on your TV, on YouTube. I just realized that. I did not know that that was really a thing until recently. Good morning. Oh, Wendy, thank you. Wendy says Deco Exchange ships to Canada. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you. Okay, so from now on, whenever our friends that live outside of the States ask me, I'm going to send them to Damon and Parker. All right, I'm taking a look. I'm going to put one more down here, okay? Yay, Sharon, you signed up for the workshop. I am so honored. Thank you so much for doing that. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Daniela. My friends on Facebook are chit-chatting with each other. I love that. If you see somebody that you know, tell them hey. Okay, so you can see big old bed of greenery. It's amazing, okay? Tara is asking, can you purchase wreaths? Yes, you can purchase my wreaths in my Etsy shop. All you have to do on TikTok is go to my homepage, click that link in bio or profile, scroll down to the bottom, okay? Yeah, thank you, Vicky, for sharing, or thank you, Wendy, for sharing. I know that Dave appreciates that. All right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and take this down so you guys can really see what I'm doing. Look at that bow. Beautiful. All right. Let's keep going. It is beautiful greenery, isn't it, Melissa? It's lovely. All right, so the next step is I'm going to go ahead and add the bow, which I made yesterday or the day before, just like that. Jamie is asking, do I make pancake wreaths? I do not. I have not made any of those, but you know, never say never. You know what I'm saying? Look at the ribbons in that bow. That's gorgeous. So, in Ashley's Wreath class, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this step by step, nice and slow. I would even like to do, we're going to do one Zoom meeting a month where we can see each other face to face. And I think bow making would be a really fun Zoom for all of us to do together. You know, we all get our stuff and we sit down together and we make beautiful bows. All right, right in here. Remember to weave your pipe cleaners through the wreath. You don't want to just put it around all of the grapevine and then pull it really tight together, because then you're going to have a hard time getting more stems into that spot, into the area around your bow, okay? You don't ever want to pull it so tight that you can't get anything in. Lily is asking, is my group full? No, it's not. I would love to have you. Like I said, my first goal is 50, and we're getting really, really close to the 50. So yeah, come and join us. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have so much fun together. I really want to build a community, okay? I want to build a community of like-minded craftiness, making wreaths and bows and arrangements. And I was sharing yesterday, I want to do lots of different projects and not just wreaths. So people ask me all the time, can you do a cemetery arrangement? Yes, we're going to do one of those seasonally, because we put flowers on my grandparents' graves. So I bet you would love to do that as well. Sarah, if you have a troll talking to you, just block them. Block them, girl. We're going to do cemetery arrangements. We are going to be doing wreaths. We're going to be doing urn fillers, which are not the cemetery stuff. It's like, you know, a beautiful flower arrangement for you to put on your front porch seasonally. Lantern swags, all sorts of those, just so much. Christy is asking, how much is the membership? It's only $18 a month. That's it, $18 a month. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to pull it right up here. Becky, block, block, block. You can do that. I would really appreciate it. Oh my goodness, Iris said, no, Deb said she took a mini workshop from me and I was awesome. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. You notice that I put it way up high because I'm going to be adding a lot of dimension. Christy, how do you join? All you need to do on TikTok is go to the link in my profile on my homepage. It will take you to what we call a landing page. And at the very top, there is a picture of me that says Ashley's Wreath Class membership. Doors are open. Join now. You just click that link. Thank you, Jamie, for helping. I appreciate you. All right, so here we go. Hobby Lobby, look at this. Talk about some movement. Holy moly. Yay, Dave. I'm so glad you joined. He's a Canadian and he's a boy creator, which is awesome. Hey, listen. Do you know my friend Justin Green from Green Wreaths? Dave? He's a boy creator. He's amazing. And one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. Like, really, I got the chance to meet Justin in real life last weekend, and it was just the highlight of my year. No kidding. Well, I share the approximate cost to make this wreath. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Sorry. But I'll tell you kind of where things are coming from. Yeah, go find Justin, Dave. He's amazing. Such a sweet boy. Lori says Justin is a hoot. Girl, he and I came like running to each other across the room at the Wreath Retreat last weekend. And I am so sad that you were not there, Lori. I wanted to meet you in person. All right, so what I just did as I was chit-chatting is I ripped apart all of these pieces. It's wrapped in paper, okay? I just ripped them all apart. And I'm also going to cut them apart to make them even bigger, and so I have more control over where I am putting it. Angela says she is so happy to see that I'm using Hobby Lobby. Using this from Hobby Lobby. Awesome. Yay, someone else just joined my class. Can you tell me what your real name is? Not that I'll remember it, but I would love it. I would love to know. Hey, Nancy. Nancy is asking where to join on Facebook. Nancy, the video that you're watching right now, I'm pretty sure that I put the link to my membership in that video, in the video you're watching right now on Facebook. Lord, y'all tell me I did it. Kat, I'm so glad you joined. Someone is asking, did I hand make the bow or did I use the bow dabra? I used the Easy Bow Maker. Here's why. First off, when I had my children, I'm gonna move it down a little bit. When I had my children, I swole up like, nobody's business, okay? Swole up. And I got carpal tunnel from that. It was hard for me to like do zippers and buttons and hold things. So I still have a little bit of carpal tunnel left over from my children. And I cannot hold all of this in my hands, okay? So I use a bow maker, an Easy Bow Maker that my grandmother gave me. I am near Augusta. Yes, Sabrina. I'm on the South Carolina side. Where did I get my wire cutters? These are brand new. They're so fancy. They're expensive, but they're called Nipix. I got them from Amazon. I just opened them up this morning. I do not have them linked in my Amazon storefront yet because I hadn't used them, and I'm not gonna recommend something to you that I have not used, okay? How much does it cost to make one wreath on average? On average, $50. $50 to $60, and that depends on where you get it from. You know what I'm saying? My wreath makers out there. Lori, I know you're still watching. Lori, what do you say? What's your average cost to make a wreath? It is not an inexpensive hobby. Am I using glue? I am using hot glue. Yes, I'm dipping it into a hot glue skillet right off camera. Easy peasy. Someone is saying, I think you clicked on the wrong link. Bee's Flower Farm says it's $5.99 for the first month to subscribe. No, I think you're looking at the wrong thing. Go to the link in my profile and click on the top picture of me, okay? Lori says same. Misty from Little Luxury says same. They're all agreeing that making a wreath costs about $50. All right, so I am just adding this beautiful stuff. I love it. Leslie says her costs are higher. You need to learn that less is more. You do, and that takes a while to figure it out. It really does. But then again, sometimes we love putting really unique, very high quality in our wreaths. So it's a balance, okay? Laura says it depends on the market you are selling in. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's keep on moving on. I'm just bouncing this back and forth. Where do I buy a glue skillet? My most favorite one is in my Amazon storefront, which is in the link in my profile on TikTok. Listen, I bought a dud one time, and it was awful. Did I throw it away? No, I don't. I did not throw it away. I still have it. Okay, here we go. Up under here. I still have it because what if I get in a fix and I really need one? Can you see what the hot glue skillet looks like? Not right now because it's off camera and I'm focused on making this wreath. Granny says, if there is glue left over in the skillet, in the hot glue skillet, do you still keep it there for next time? Yeah, I never clean it out, guys, ever. Shane, the size of the wreath base, this is an 18-inch, okay? Yay, Nancy just joined the membership. Oh, Nancy, I'm so glad. Makes my heart so happy. Sarah says on Facebook that her community doesn't want to spend over $50 on a wreath. Listen, if you really want to make a great income selling wreaths or anything, really, you really need to get on Etsy. Because your friends and family that live around you, me included, they're not going to spend a lot of money on wreaths. They're just not. But people who go to Etsy have their little credit card in their hand and they're ready to spend, okay? Lily is asking, is it a regular skillet or a glue skillet? You know what, Lily? I'll come back in on that, on the Facebook Live, and I'll share the link of the one that I recommend, okay? I'll do that. Good morning, Brenda. Welcome. Hello, Jennifer. She was on her live last night. What inspired me to do grapevines? What was your response to that? What someone asked you, what inspired you to do grapevines? Tell me. I would love to know. I love grapevines, okay? I have never used mesh. Rarely have I used mesh. I'm going to learn, though. I'm totally going to learn how to do it. Love and Glitter Design says she had to clean out her glue skillet when I burned the glue and it turned brown. It don't matter if it's brown, girl. It don't matter. You just keep on using it. It says browner than brown. I don't even care. It's okay. Right, wreath makers? It's not going to show. Listen, my glue is shoved up in my grapevine. Nobody is ever going to see it. Oh, Jennifer, you said that I inspired you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It just made my heart happy. Jamie says glue is glue. Angela's got her hands up. praise. Okay. Don't click on my profile picture, Bees Flower Farm. Click on the link below my picture. I hope there should be a link below my picture, okay? Hello, Claudia. Welcome. Claudia is a mover and a shaker in our wreath making world. I love it. We all have it. You all have an Ashley story. Stop it, Claudia. That's awesome. All right, so I just came back behind my bow. So as I'm looking at this, the top looks pretty good. It's nice and airy. It's very movie. It's making me so happy. I need something over here. Okay. Need a little bit more right here. So just a few more things. Hey, Brenda. Brenda says she loves watching my bow making. You learned how to make bows from me. That is awesome. Linda, Brenda, you need to join our monthly membership. If you're not already in there, I can't remember. We've had so many people join, and I've been trying to get them in the Facebook group as fast as possible. So if you have joined, I'm so excited to have you there. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull this away because I want to go way in there. Look how long that stem is. Do not, repeat after me, do not cut your stems short. You need the length, okay? These are paper flowers. I think these are paper flowers, and I'm using them anyway because they're so amazing, and I love them. I do always tell my clients these will do better on a covered porch. There we go. They will do better on a covered porch, but you know, it's okay. It is going to be okay. Misty, you are so kind. Misty says the membership's going to be amazing, and it really is. I need a little bit more of this wispiness. I want to put some down here. Maybe one right there, just like that. Ooh, Jamie just got herself an easy bow maker. Yeah, get yourself an easy bow maker if you have a hard time with your wrist and your hands. Mine kind of comes and goes. I noticed the other day that my wrist was kind of bothering me. So I have this real attractive therapeutic brace that I wear. But it helps. It really does help. Someone is asking a question. What is the name of these flowers? I have no idea, but they came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, Brenda? Pretty easy to find. You know, Hobby Lobby doesn't put a name on anything. I kind of wish that they would. Because I love playing with flowers, but I taught kindergarten and I don't know what they are. I don't know. Shane has an easy bow maker on the way too. Yeah, gonna make fabulous bows, I'm telling you. Okay, I need to come around this bow over here just a little bit. Just a smidge. So I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna turn my wreath sideways and I'm gonna find an insertion point before I start digging into my glue. Right here. Just coming up and around on the side of the bow. It's going to be so pretty. Candy is asking, is this wreath that I'm making spoken for? This is in order, but if you hop over to my Etsy shop, you can purchase one that looks just like it. My Etsy shop, you can find the link if you go to my homepage on TikTok. Click on the link below my profile picture and scroll down to Etsy shop and you can find it really, really easy. Shauna says it's just called a flower bush. Yeah. Don't we wish that they would name things? Give me a heart if you wish that they would name things. Because I know I do. All right, I think that's enough of that wispy. There are glue strings everywhere. I'm just like pulling it off, just like that. Candy, I would love to make this wreath for you. The bow is the best part. The bow is fantastic. Okay, next we have another bush from the Hobby Lobby. Shane is asking, do I ever have hanging pendants inside of the wreath, like angels or ornaments? I do not. I've never done that before, but that sounds really cool. Oh gosh. Okay, let's do this. This is another flower wrapped bush. I love how vibrant it is. This bush really reminds me a lot of a super famous bush in the wreath making world called 60919. It's very light, it's very airy. Takes up a lot of space. It's very, very pretty. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go back up to the top first. I always spread things out, okay? You paid for all of this goodness. You want it to be spread out and be big. Let me twist this around. Okay, I'm going to dip it in my hot glue skillet, about 1 inch deep. I'm just going to start adding it all over. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one as well. Remember, pull it out. Dip it in. Now guys, you do not have to have a glue skillet. You can just use a glue gun, but honest to goodness, a glue skillet is way, way easier, okay? I'm just filling in this top area. Let's cut it shorter. I want it to go a little bit deeper than it is going. There we go. Perfect. Guys, listen, do not be frustrated by glue strings. All you have to do is get a warm hair dryer, not a hot hair dryer, a warm hair dryer, and it'll melt them all away. Hey, Barbara Kay, you love the pink flowers. I know they're really pretty, aren't they? They add a big pop of color, and they go so well with the bow. This is one of those wreaths where I think the bow makes it. Okay, I'm just bouncing back and forth all the way down. I always move my leaves out of the way if I can, so I can see the best place to insert it. I want a few pops down here, and I'm going to pull this one apart. Okay, Bees Flower Farm. Here's what we'll do since you're having a hard time. Just send me a direct message on TikTok, okay? And I'll help you. It'll be easier that way. All right, I divided it up. going to tuck this right behind the bow. There we go. I'm going to take these and put them on the other side of the bow. Remember, I'm looking for a hole. There we go. Let's put this one up here, back there. All right, so the top is looking amazing. Now I'm gonna lift it back up. Listen, if you're not into learning how to make, you don't have time, or maybe you just aren't that crafty, go check out the Etsy shop. You can find the link in my profile on TikTok. And if you're on Facebook, I can come back in and share that with you. But if you are crafty and you have an itch to make something beautiful, you need to join Ashley's Wreath Class membership. Okay? This is the last piece of that bush, but I have another bush on standby, okay? I'm going to put this one right here. Let me turn that just a little bit so you can see. So it's going to go right in there. The main goal when you're creating is to layer, but you have to be intentional as you layer so that you can space things out evenly. So we've got some over here. We're just spilling it all around. I'm going to grab my other bush. These are blue on the bottom. I'm not really sure why. Oh, glitter, love and glitter designs. You have a bunch of these on hand and you're gonna take this and run with it. You go, girl. Listen, we all want to be inspired to make beautiful things. Let's put this one right here. Now this is a super long, this is really long. Let's cut it down just a smidge. Lori says she loves the wispiness. Me too. Can you just imagine? So this is a double door wreath order. So she ordered 2 of these. They're not twins, they're sisters. And can you imagine how pretty this is gonna look on her door? I really, really hope that she sends me a picture when she gets them so I can see. All right, I am lifting up my loops, my tails, and I am moving them out of the way. I'm gonna take my stem that's really long. I am dipping it in my hot glue skillet about 1 inch, okay? And I'm just gonna cram it up in there. Remember, when you are making on a grapevine, you don't poke it straight through. You glide it in with the grain of the grapevine. I hope that makes sense. Chrissy, I'm so glad you're hanging out. I'm glad you found me. My friend Valerie, you can go watch this entire tutorial on my Facebook page, and it will be on YouTube really, really soon. On Facebook, I am 3, the number 3, Little Greenwoods. I have 3 children. I started my business when they were little, and our last name is Greenwood, okay? That's where it comes from. Some people are like, what is up with that name? It's just where it came from, guys. All right, I'm coming back over here. I'm gonna insert it. I'm keeping it long because it's got a long way to travel. I'm gonna lift up some of my leaves so I can see what I'm doing. Dipping it in the hot glue and, oh yeah, yay. I love it when they go where they're supposed to. It makes me so happy. Guys, if you've just found me, make sure you follow along, okay? Let's cut this one. Remember, make it big. Make it big, okay? have rolls of ribbon stacked up behind me, as you can see that they're falling down. I have lots of orders to get out this week. Holy moly. My friend Lori, how are you doing? Getting all your stuff done and out. Lori is a fantastic wreath maker. You can find her at Hey Mom Creations. Oh, that is ugly. I don't like that one. Okay, I'm going to let that sit. Let it sit for just a minute. Leslie, thank you for answering questions. I appreciate you. All right, one more. And then I'm going to add that one that I just yanked out. And wow, this is your first time catching me live. That is awesome. I go live every Monday for Bow Making Monday. And since I'm launching my teaching membership this week, I'm trying to go live a lot this week. Just to give people a chance to see how I teach, to see if they would like to be a part of our membership. All right, into the hot glue. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. That's exactly where I wanted it to be. Okay. Now this one got all bendy and sad. I'm just going to cut it apart and add it separately. Need some right there. I think I'm going to put the hot pink right there. This is my favorite part. What else could you use as a wreath stand while creating it? Well, when I first started making wreaths, I put a command hook on the wall and I hung my wreaths on that. I took over my children's playroom and I just did it on a command hook. There we go. And then I saw people using an easel. So my daughter had just gotten an art kit for Christmas and she had an easel. So I rigged it up with zip ties so that it wouldn't slide down. And I used that for years. And then one day I thought, you know what? I need a big girl wreath stand. So I got this one from Mimi's, M-I-M-I, Hobby Crafts on Etsy. And it's amazing. I love it. Lori says she still uses an art easel. I still have it, girl. I still got it. My children put stickers all over it. It's like, you know, my humble beginnings. Someone says their husband has an easel. Well, there you go. Easy peasy. All right, friends. So there is the wreath of the day. She is a big girl. She has a twin sister over yonder that I'm going to be shipping out today. Betty, yes, I will make sure to get in on Facebook and approve you to the private Facebook group for Ashley's Wreath Class membership. And listen to me, my friends that have joined, if you have not got an email that says details inside, please reach out to me because you need that email, okay? Are these Dollar Tree picks? Nope, I don't really use dollar store stuff because it's not very good most of the time, but these are from Hobby Lobby, so that's be easy for you to find. All right, my friends, again, thanks for hanging out with me. If you want to learn more about making wreaths, if you like the way I teach, I would love to invite you to join my membership. It is a monthly membership. We're going to be meeting once a month, once a week, every week, and we're going to be making beautiful things and just hanging out together and enjoying being creative. So come and join me. I would love to have you. You guys have a great day. I am off to pack up some orders because I'm very blessed to have lots to do. So I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow with another tutorial. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Y'all have a great day. Bye, everyone. Bye, my Facebook family. Thank you for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Bye, guys.